Hi folks, I'm Ian Baker, the product specialist here at American RV in beautiful Grand Rapids, Michigan. And today I'm here to tell you all about the 2017 Quicksilver 8.5 by 26FB. This is built by Living Light and it is an awesome toy hauler. Let's go ahead and start up front here. We'll make our way around and then head on in. So right here is a power tongue jack. This of course makes it nice and simple to raise and lower the tongue, which makes it easier to hook up and disconnect from the tow vehicle. Also, you have a light on there for some extra visibility at night. Behind that, you have two 20-pound propane tanks, which also have the cover on here. Very easy to access the tank. Just undo these two thumb screws. You can lift up the door and get right down into them. Right here is your rails for battery box. You'll see it is large enough for two batteries if you want two batteries on this coach, which is great. And then coming up the front here is black diamond plating. This of course helps protect the front end from rocks or debris that get thrown up by the tow vehicle, and you will see how nice and high this comes. You know, it's a toy hauler. They know that you may take it to some places that may have a little bit more rough terrain than a lot of your traveling experiences, so they gave you that extra diamond plating height on there. Something that's really cool about this, you can see this right here, this unit actually has an aluminum frame. You can see it actually goes all the way back and underneath. There is no wood on this coach whatsoever. Everything on here is aluminum or Azdel. I'll kind of show you as we go through, but I think it's very cool they have that aluminum frame on there. It helps make it lighter, and it still has the strength. You know, you see that in other industries like Ford with their new pickup trucks going to an aluminum frame. That is what Travelite has done here, and it definitely does help lighten this coach up. As we come back, we talk a little bit about construction of this coach. If you're not familiar with Living Light, as I mentioned, you know, their big claim to fame is that there is no wood on here, nothing to rot out. So if we start up at the very top, the roof material on here is actually a TPO. It's Superflex by Alpha Systems. And TPO's big advantage is that it doesn't chalk as bad as EPDM. It's lighter weight as well, and has a little more resistance to tearing. So definitely a nice roof material that is on here. If you take a look at the side walls, this is actually aluminum sheeting. It's .040 sheeting that's on here. It is vacuum bonded, so nice and strong. So in between there, what they have essentially is it's all aluminum frame, six-sided, all aluminum frame all the way around. So you have the sheeting, you have the aluminum frame, you have foam, block foam insulation in there, and Azdel rather than Luan. So Azdel is a big deal as well. If you're not familiar with that, the big advantages of Azdel over Luan is Azdel's lighter weight. Again, you know, trying to make this thing as light as possible. Also, it won't absorb moisture either. So one of the big issues is that if you get any water in the wall, you know, it starts to, especially with anything that's vacuum bonded, you'll start to get delam and everything will start to get destroyed in the wall behind you. You won't have an issue with that because the Azdel won't absorb moisture, so that is definitely a big deal. And it's also a green material, so it doesn't have the off-gassing that commonly comes with Luan. Then if you take a look underneath here, yeah, I showed you kind of the aluminum frame. You can see that running all the way through, which is pretty neat. If you can see the axles, I'm not sure if we can see it from up here, but those are torsion axles on there as well. So upgraded axles, and it also has self-adjusting brakes. So that's good on the maintenance side too. You know, there's not very many manufacturers that put the extra money in there for things like that, but the Quicksilver is one of them that does. If you take a look at the pass-through, it's magnetic, so it just sticks up just like so, nice and easy. You can see the aluminum in here running all the way through. The floor in this camper is actually a tongue and groove aluminum, which is pretty neat. Not sure if you can see it under there, but that runs all the way through. So again, excellent strength on the Quicksilver. Getting into the coach is very simple. 2 steps, easy foldable grab handle right here too to assist you on in. Large power awning, you can see that running pretty much the entire length here. Touch of a button, that guy rolls out. Same thing to go right back in. And underneath, I think you can see them here. You can also see you have 2 speakers. So if you want to listen to some music out here, you can go ahead and do that too. Now those are controlled by your multimedia center inside, but they are Bluetooth capable. So if you have a smartphone or tablet, you can sit right out here, connect to that via Bluetooth, and be able to control your music from outside. I talked about the torsion axles on here. They're also easy lube axles, and take a look at the aluminum rims. The great looking rims on this coach. You know, the aluminum helps prevent any kind of rust or corrosion, and again has a great look to it, which is definitely something you want while you're towing this down the road. TV hookup right here, electrical outlet as well as your cable outlet. So if you want to watch TV, that is where it would be done. Making our way back a little bit, this is kind of cool too. They really utilize a lot of diamond plating in this coach. So you can see the diamond plating running all along the bottom, all along the back here, which is pretty sweet too. You have a tube right here for your sewer hose, so that's where that would go ahead and store. And as we come around to the very back, this is essentially the party deck. So the way this works, you can see you have two cables that come right down. The cables will connect right here via a pin. So, you know, normally, of course, this drops all the way down. If you want to set the party deck, put those in. You have two pins right here. Basically, you take one out on each side. This folds up, put the pin back in, you're good to go. The two big doors will then swing around right here and close shut. But the party deck is awesome. You know, plenty of space for everyone to sit out here. There is a screen that pulls down as well, and so that way you can have a huge cross breeze coming through here, but still be able to keep all the bugs out. All right, let's go ahead and take a quick look at the off-door side, then we'll head on in. So as we come around to the off-door side, you will see this unit is equipped with a fill station. 30-gallon tank right here. You can see the control panel tucked away right there. And if we open this up, that is of course the fuel dispensing system right there. So definitely a big bonus to have on there. That way you can refuel your toys and you don't have to constantly run back to the gas station. Open this up, you will see your tank fill as well as your city water fill there. Outside shower here with both hot and cold access. Go ahead and open that up. You can see you have a detachable 50 amp power cord right there. Black tank flush, if you're not familiar with that, what that does, you hook a hose up to that. Black tank essentially has sprayers built in it, and so when you're done draining your black and grays, you can go ahead and run this, and that will help wash out that black tank, help get out anything else that's still sticking to the bottom of that tank. Then right here, this unit is prepped for solar, uses the ZAMP solar system. So all you have to do is buy the panels. You can go ahead and plug it right in, and it is pre-wired, so it will start giving your battery a trickle charge. So you move around to the front here, you will see this unit is prepped for a generator here. So if you want a generator, great. You can see the prep, you can absolutely hook one up. If you don't want one, not a problem. You definitely have some massive storage over here on the off-door side. Welcome to the inside of the 2017 Quicksilver 8.5 by 26 FB. This particular model is in the silver frost interior. So if you take a look to the back, I did go ahead and shut the party deck here, close the gate up. You can see how the rails just sit right along that. Right in front is the bed. This is on a Happy Jack system. This of course goes up to the ceiling so you can pull your toys in. But I just want to show you how low it does come down for sleeping at night and how easy it is to go ahead and crawl in. I mean, you can sit down right here, swing your legs up and over. It's not like you have to climb into a ladder to get into bed. Also, there are two electrical outlets, one on either side, so if you need to charge a cell phone or anything at night, you can simply and easily do that. And from in here, if you take a look at the ceiling, you can also see where the screen is, the pull-down screen right there too. So you move up a little bit further. You do have two windows here on either side, allowing for a nice cross breeze coming through this main area. You have a jackknife style sofa right here. This of course does fold up flat against the wall, or it can also drop down into a bed. So if you want this to be sleeping space, you can see right here drops down into a bed. So if you have kids or anything that need to take a nap there, you can go ahead and do that. Then across the way, this is really cool. They basically have built in a drop-down dinette. So the table here is foldable, so you can fold that up and out of the way. But if you do want to make a dinette, essentially what you do, these are what hold it up into place. So you can go ahead and unclip that. That will allow this to drop right down. And then very similar to what the sofa is, this is a jackknife style, so you can go ahead and do that. Now you can do this on both sides, pull your table right up here. That will essentially give you your dinette space, which is really cool. The other thing is you can move this table out of the way when it's bedtime. Not only does this turn into a bed, but this does too. Both sides of this dinette fold down flat for additional sleeping space right there. If you take a look over here, this is the TV, 24-inch TV. It's on a swing arm mount, so you can go ahead and turn that any direction you want. That is hooked up to the multimedia center right here in between your cabinets. This is the same one that I mentioned we were outside. It is Bluetooth capable. It's a radio, CD, and DVD player. So if you do want to watch a movie, pop it right in there. Of course, it'll appear on the TV. The cabinets in Living Light are pretty cool. They use like an airplane style latch here. So you have a little button you can just kind of hit that opens this up. Opens right up just like so. You have that on both sides. Good storage area right up top there. LED light, of course, there underneath. Same thing over here. I can show you. LED light here. Go ahead and open these two up. And there you go. Good storage all the way through. As we take a look at the kitchen, you can see the beautiful solid surface countertops on here, and you actually have really good prep space. You have all this area right in here. Also, the cooktop has a cover, and so does the sink. So this whole area here is prep space. Go ahead and lift this up. 2-burner cooktop there. The glass acts as a backsplash, which is very nice. And then over here, same thing with the sink. You can go ahead and lift that off. Of course, sink right there. High-rise faucet to help you aid in doing dishes. 2 electrical outlets in the kitchen. You do have one right over here somewhere. There it is. You got one right there. Another one up over here. So this one, you know, is great for a coffee maker right there in the corner. Of course, a window to let in some natural light, and a LED light here for light at night. You also see you have your gen set. As I said, it is prepped. So if you want to go ahead and hook that up, that's where you control it from. Tank monitoring there. Charging center with 12 volt, couple USB ports, your water heater control there as well. If we take a look up top, convection microwave on this camper. I love when they do this for a couple different reasons. One, I like convection, period. Works great, cooks fast, it's about 50% quicker, nice and easy to clean, and it gives you huge space storage because they put a microwave and oven in one, which gives you more storage underneath, and I'll show you that in just a second. But first, I want to show you the storage right up here. So good pantry space up top here. You can also, of course, access that same area right over there. And you can see the aluminum framing. As I said, everything in this coach is aluminum. You know, most manufacturers use wood, not Living Light. They're putting in high quality components. You can see the aluminum all throughout there. And then all the panels here, again, are Asdel. Take a look underneath. Good storage here underneath. 3rd storage area right over here. Go ahead and close those up for you. And then right here, more storage underneath the sink and some there as well. So great storage here in the kitchen all throughout. You know, and again, I do like the cabinetry that they use. Your main controls right over here, you can see your lights. This also controls your bed, and then your awning is there as well. Right here is the Dometic fridge freezer. Go ahead and open that up for you. You can see you have plenty of space, a cutout right here if you have some taller items. This does run off of both electric as well as propane, and has automatic switchover for you. Then if you take a look up top, you can see that's really deep storage there as well. A little bit tougher to reach. You're probably gonna need a step stool unless you're super tall. But again, you know, when you have the higher ceilings, why not have high storage? You might as well utilize all the space you have in the coach. Then this enters into the bathroom. I love the bathrooms in here. You know, they have nice solid doors, but you can see here your foot flush lever toilet, the shower over here to the side, and take a look at how much room you have in that shower. A lot of times, you know, I get complaints about the showers being too small. Not the problem here. And not only do you have a skylight, but you also have an LED light up top there. So no matter what, you don't have to worry about you know, light, whether it's during the day or at night. Also, let's take a look at some of the fans. If you look up at the ceiling, you have a ton of fans in this coach. Fantastic fans all over the place. So if you don't want to run the AC, you can certainly open up some windows and get those fans going to create a nice cross breeze all the way throughout the entire unit. Then as you move up into the bedroom, right over here is your mirrored medicine cabinet. Right down below is your sink top and vanity, and again, solid surface here as well. Most manufacturers don't do that. And a stainless steel bowl, so nice upgraded bowl on there. Little bit of storage here underneath. You can see they ran a heat duct in there as well. Queen bed here in the corner. This does lift up. It has storage underneath here. Nice and easy to access that. It is strut supported, so again, you can get in there without any trouble. Over here is one of your 2 wardrobes. You can see your hanging rod right over there. The other one will be right up here in this corner. Again, hanging rod there. Underneath you have an electrical outlet to plug anything in, as well as your nightstand there, some additional storage right down below. Couple LED lights right up here, and you'll also see you have TV hookup over here. So if you do want TV, you can go ahead and mount one there on the wall so you can watch a show before bed. All right, folks, that pretty much wraps it up. Again, this is a 2017 Quicksilver 8.5 by 26 FB. This is a great toy hauler. Live and Light really does a lot of things to put in high quality components and help lighten up the coach. This one weighs under 5,800 pounds and has just over 3,900 pound carrying capacity. And so you can put a ton in here and still have it relatively lightweight, be able to tow it with a half-ton, three-quarter ton truck. But all the components in here, they use all aluminum pretty much everywhere, Asdel panels. No wood means no rot. This is definitely one you want to take a look at. If you are interested, you'd like price and availability, you can either give myself, Ian Baker, a call here at American RV, or you can take a look at our website, which is AmericanRV.com, for the most up-to-date information. Also, if you enjoyed this walkthrough, be sure to join our YouTube channel so you'll be one of the first to see the latest and greatest from us here at American RV. Thanks again for watching. I'm Ian Baker, and I can't wait to see you on the road to freedom.